Yo, yo, yo. Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
That doesn't make any sense.
That was weird. Like, I was on, and
I was
then
hearing some background noises too. I was hearing like some kind of weird thing. Merry Christmas!
ho, ho, ho.
Ho! Hose and hose and hose.
Boats and hose.
Well, how we doing there, Hefe?
Doing great.
Living the dream?
Yeah, I got a couple more days of work, then off for the holidays. You know what I'm
Can
saying?
you stand up and show everybody this awesome shirt you're wearing? Unbelievable. The guy doesn't even know how much of a legend that he is, you know?
I know.
I mean, he has no idea.
Well, he
That's
does.
true.
You
What?
know, he does if he's, if there's an actual heaven and he's looking down from it.
If there's a heaven, then Bud, you got the biggest schlong around ever. Do you even know his real name?
I forget.
I know.
I knew it a long time ago, but I forgot. Legend.
Oh, I did. I looked it up. Oh yeah. His name is Wardy Jobert the Third.
Yeah, I never would have guessed that.
Yeah, Wardy. Man, that
Rest
guy.
in peace, bro. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. I mean, unbelievable to have like have that whole thing, and you got famous off the big old schlong.
Yeah.
Mongos, just humongous.
Just make most girls turn and run.
Nobody wants that, really.
No.
No one wants that.
It's like putting a baby back in you.
You think it's like the opposite of like like the small penis. You're like, oh, I can barely feel you, and then like, oh,
it's too much.
Like what's something maybe in the middle there, like just because he has a big schlong like that doesn't mean it's that good, like can he just he was a porn star, so I guess probably pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. I don't think he was in the industry that long. I think he did it because he was like hard up for money.
Hard up for money?
Soft up for money.
That's a big hard up because he could like get hard up and that thing would probably like
his bank account was soft, so he got in the industry to get that hard up for money stuff.
I mean, he's become like a
it's a cult classic. Yeah, it's a
cult classic. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I
saw this Christmas sweater last year and I was like, I gotta buy that.
I was hoping there would be like a little thing that opened up, like it was a covering, and then you opened up and like this dong would pop out like that.
So what's funny is I didn't really realize it until actually this year of wearing it, because I only wore it like once last year because I kind of got it late in the game.
Yeah.
And this year I've worn it. This is like the second time. So I've had to go like to the restroom, and like where the sweater cuts you off at, like where it's just like his waist. So it's like you look down when you're going to the bathroom,
Oh, it looks like here
it kind of almost looks like I'm the completion, but a very lot smaller version.
This is not doing you any justice, bro, at all.
Just, it looks like I've completed it to a degree.
It does actually look like that's perfect. Actually, when you go pee, your schlong looks like it's coming out of that perfect position. That's excellent.
Yeah, it actually is. It works out really well.
It looks like it's fantastic. I had a buddy of mine that was sending me like videos of him probably like 3-4 years ago or something.
Yeah.
When I thought it was just like this, like I didn't know what the hell he was doing. I'm like, stop sending this guy. And then all of a sudden he became a cult classic.
He became everything. Like all kinds of memes. He'd be like hidden in it some way.
And now he's Wardy Jobert the third.
Yeah. He was married.
The Untold Story of Wood. Wait, what? Oh, that was his nickname, Wood? Yeah.
He must have been he must have been a carpenter as well.
He must have been. Probably was good with the wood, I would imagine.
Yeah. So what's the follow-up to your dilemma you were in last week when we last spoke about you trying to make it to Canada?
Oh yeah. So we are going. We never got the passport. So that never came through. So what we end up doing is our other trip, we banked it. So we threw it in the old sperm bank of Expedia. And it'll just sit in there until we want to use it again within the next year. And then we booked a new trip that's going to take us into Williston, North Dakota. And then we're going to drive, I think, through Montucky to get up to Canada or Montana. Okay. Call it what you want.
So you say you're going to Palm Springs.
Yeah, Palm Springs tomorrow. We wake up just for the night, wake up early and get a 5 a.m. flight out of PSP. Palm 2 hours to Colorado. Airport. What's that?
So random.
It is. Well, here's the thing is, if we were to do this out of LAX, it would have cost us another $300 a ticket to go out of.
Which is shocking. That's costing you more to go out of LAX than have to go out of Palm Springs.
Yeah, but go figure, right? Yeah. That makes zero sense.
No.
So now we're going to be getting out of the PSP tomorrow or Saturday morning and hitting the road.
Well, you fly to Colorado though.
Fly to Colorado. We only got a 3-hour layover there, and then we're flying into Williston. But I think there's football on Saturday.
There is Raiders.
Sweet. So we'll go straight over to the deck, have a couple ducks, and then get ready for the flight to Williston. Good thing we found out is the sister-in-law can drive into the States and be here for 72 hours without needing like a COVID test to go back.
Oh, okay.
And then today we got our COVID test over at CVS because we need one within a 72-hour period of traveling. And we got that. Hopefully don't fail that, because if we fail that COVID test, we are pretty much fucked in the boot.
But you need that to get over into Canada.
I need to get that to drive over the border since we're driving across the border.
Gotcha.
The Interdares. Yeah. So hopefully that doesn't. Hopefully we're all clear.
Hopefully that trip goes smoothly.
Yeah. Because right now it feels like it hasn't gone smoothly at all.
Yeah. It's like you're setting yourself up for a failure.
Yeah, I feel like we probably should have not done this and we should have just moved on. But no. We decided to get on that plane that might crash into the ground and we might all die. We don't know. But
yeah,
I do know that it's we've definitely hit the minuses during the day. It's like my hat. I got the Saskatchewan Rough Riders hat going on right here. So it's definitely in the minuses there. So it's gonna be cold as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
What else had happened?
Yeah.
Oh, and I had to go to the doctor's yesterday for my hernia. Little post-op
checkup.
And I got the worst news I possibly could get is the wife's like, so nothing, huh? I can't do anything for like the 4 weeks. Like, nope, nothing. Please just, he's got to stay mellow. A light jog could be fine. She's like, how about a little bit of a light ice skate? His eyes go big. Nope. I would definitely not do that at all.
Yeah.
My whole inside at that moment went, oh,
Trip canceled.
I was like, why the fuck are we going to Saskatchewan when it's a minus fucking 1 degree? If I can't skate outside, god damn it. Then
cold.
He showed me pictures, right? He showed me pictures of inside my belly. So I saw the little mesh that they put around my belly button. And I literally have 3 or 4 wires that are like stretching off of this thing that are anchored in the side of my abdomen into like little hooks. So the reason I can't ice skate is if I were to fall and take a
snap
spill,
those wires,
and then I'm fucked, and I'd be back into the goddamn hospital and have to do this all over again.
Saskatchewan hospital.
Yeah. Hey, guess what though? Might not be a bad idea because that shit's free up in Canada, bro. Socialized medicine. Let's go.
I don't know for Americans.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure my Cobra protection is gonna cover me in Canada either. So
Cobra
I might
Kai.
be the guy.
Your Cobra Kai.
My Cobra Kai. Yeah. that Cobra's so cheap. You can get your same coverage. It's only gonna cost you $3,000 a month to keep your same coverage that was costing you nothing before.
So when do you get your COVID results?
Oh, so 1 to 2 days.
Okay.
So we got them today around 2 or 3 o'clock.
What happens if it comes Saturday?
We're not crossing into the border of Canada until about 5 o'clock on Saturday. So
really cutting
I guess
close.
Hopefully we make it.
Yeah, you're really cutting it close.
Cutting it close. Yeah. Well, we were planning on staying the night in North Dakota, but now the sister-in-law says she can drive over and grab us.
Yeah.
So
it saves you a night in a hotel.
Yeah, save us a night in a hotel, and instead we can drive on those black ice roads all the way to Regina.
Wow. The things you do for family.
Unbelievable. I know. I guess now it's for family. Before it was for me to ice skate, and I guess now it's just for family.
You sitting in a living room on a couch looking at all the people skating out the window and just crying.
Right. They're going to invite me to the Christmas Day skate on the pond hockey situation, and I'll be like, okay, I'll go. And I'm just going to have to stand there and fucking watch everybody.
Just crying. You're just going to be crying in your poutine.
Motherfucker. I was like, maybe I can just strap them on for like a second, right? And just go like this, just get out there and go, and then get off. Get off.
Wrap yourself in bubble wrap.
Yeah, it's just, you know what? I took my kids and I taught them how to ice skate, and I had to hold them and be out there on the ice skate with them. They didn't know what they're doing. I didn't fall one time doing that.
Yeah.
Both kids out there never fell one time. But you know, this one time, I'll get out there and I'll be like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Put a spare tire on you.
I'll be out there. I'll just be the ref now. I'll be the ref of the pickup game. Just calling. Yeah, it's pretty fucked. I mean,
hopefully there's no lakes frozen over. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Oh yeah, because up there when it's -1, -5, so the lakes don't freeze over at that.
Let's go for a swim instead. Go for a nice swim instead.
You know what?
Polar Bear Club.
Maybe I will get into one of those ice fishing sheds, where all we do is just drink all day, cut open a piece of ice, throw a fucking thing in there, just
listen to some hockey.
That's on the radio. I mean, that'd make me feel a little better about my situation if I got a little of that action in,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
speaking of hockey, I haven't watched any hockey at all this year. Shockingly, right?
0.0% hockey.
Pretty much, yeah. Maybe a couple minutes of something. I don't know. I hear the Ducks are doing good.
Yeah, they're at the top of their conference right now.
Are they? They've got a couple of young players that are doing really well for them, right?
Yep, and even the old timer Getzlaff is doing pretty well this year too.
Yeah, I see him occasionally around town.
They got rid of Corey Perry a little while back.
Yeah, last year, a year before, right?
Yeah, and then Getzlaff has kind of stepped up this year, and he's been pretty phenomenal. So they're on a.
His boys are in our little league, so I see him at
Oh,
the baseball
nice.
field from time to
Can
time.
you tell by seeing the shine off of his
Yeah, I see the
his
big
dome?
6'5" tall guy with freaking shiny bald head. Yeah,
But you know what, they've
it's
been a
pretty
shit
amazing though,
team
because
for.
that guy's tall as shit. Like in real life, I can only imagine on skates how fucking tall he is.
You just sometimes you don't realize how tall like sports figures really are. You know what I mean?
Oh
Because
yeah,
most of
oh
them
for
are just
sure.
tall as shit. You know,
Yeah, I couldn't
that's
imagine
what
sitting
gets to that point.
courtside at a basketball game.
Like Steph Curry, that guy looks shorter than shit, right? But he's still
Yeah.
pretty tall, isn't he?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, it's
So
like couldn't imagine like sitting courtside at a basketball game, seeing the size of these guys, or being like close on a football field, and seeing how big some of these linemen are. Just blow your mind, right? But
yeah.
hockey guys. I mean, well, maybe over the last probably 10 years, they've gotten bigger, but for the most part, you don't have a lot of tall guys in the league. You know what I mean? They're all probably pretty 6 foot, maybe 5'10", 5'11". Bigger than that? I don't know.
In hockey,
Yeah.
not a lot. I mean, you're not
Not
going to
very
get guys.
not very tall players in hockey.
Not really. You're not going to see many players above 6'4". That would be
Yeah.
one of the like tallest, I think. You're
How
not
are
going to
your
see that
Kings
big.
doing?
We won today. We're on a little bit of a roll right now. We're kind
You
of
still
we're
watch
kind of
you still
outside
watch
of the.
every game?
I put it on. Now, do I
Yeah.
get to actually focus in on it? No, like tonight I had the ball game on. I had the Kings on, and then I had the football game on too.
Oh, a
Speaking of
football
that,
game.
great game. Amazing game. You had a nice,
Not the
nice
team I want
win
to
there.
win, but
And then go figure that Kelsey and Mahomes dropped 91 points on me in my fantasy playoff league.
yeah, that'd been brutal. I mean, they
Two
say
players,
they say
91 points.
Kelsey had 191 yards or something like that.
So sick. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So fucking
How the
sick.
fuck do you not able to tackle that fucking fat ass late in the game like that? He's just
And
like zobbing and weaving, like, hey, no one see the fucking giant fat guy running around with the ball?
Fat white guy running down the field. And he's a white dude. You got to be able to catch the white dude, for God's sakes.
Not even. I don't think he got a hand on him. It was pathetic.
I thought the best thing about tonight, the what the fuck moment for me tonight at the game was, did you see the wide receiver for the Rams he misses the ball in the end zone, he falls down, and hits his head, right? And he instantly goes out cold, right?
Well, that's for the Chargers. Yeah.
For the Chargers. And he's gripping it, just like,
yeah.
He doesn't look good, and they're trying to bring him over there. And then as they're even taking him off the field in the stretcher, his hands are still like this.
He's still shaking, yeah.
And then what's his name? Who's the announcer?
It's like Aikman
and
Buck.
Buck goes, I've been getting a lot of texts from family members and stuff. They're kind of checking in, and we saw his hands, the way he was kind of holding them as he was coming off the field. And I got to let you know, it's a little bit chilly down there in the field right now.
I heard
compared
that.
to California. So he might have just been a little cold. Like,
no.
You motherfucker, are you telling me you think he's cold? You know what? When you're cold, you do this.
Yeah, he's still.
this.
I think he was still knocked the hell out.
Yeah,
like, he's still out. Like his body was like going through some shit right there. Like he had, he's got some type of weird spinal thing going on.
And I think also to take a hit,
like he wasn't. It was such a weird thing. I actually, just before we got on, I missed that part in the game because it happened earlier. Like must have happened right when the game started, and I missed it. But I heard about it a lot throughout the game. So I had watched YouTube just a little bit ago. I saw the highlight of that, and yeah, you're like thinking like it wasn't a major like he caught the ball, he went down, his head snapped back, and the way it hit the turf. Like he didn't get hit by anyone, you know what I mean? It wasn't like someone hit helmet to helmet or anything, but the neck snapping and then the helmet hitting.
I think it tells me that he's that he might have been. These guys get hit all the time, right? So I think he had some issue already going on because these guys take hits all the time, hit the ground like that, they pop right back up. If he hits his head like that.
Just the way your head hits on the turf, like, and it's just like a whiplash.
Bam.
It's And that's, it's not grass field, right? So it doesn't really give as much. It's like concrete. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
curious
I
to
just
see
feel
what
like
I'm curious to see what happens with him. He may have some like nerve damage,
yeah, I mean, look
permanent
at the
nerve
last 2
damage.
players that we just heard about.
You
Vincent
never
Jackson,
see guys last that long like that. They were like, we need to get this guy on a stretcher and get him out of here now. Like he is
fact
not
he was
good.
still gripping was the scariest part of
And
all.
still
That fact he was
shaking, like not being
shaking. Yeah.
responsive in his face or anything. Last I had heard, like late in the game, they just said he was like in stable condition.
Stable?
Stable. Well,
Hmm.
yeah, like they didn't really have much to say on him.
I'm just saying, I think
He could be
I feel like
paralyzed.
there's something else going on with the guy. You know, like he was
Yeah,
on the verge of something happening to fall like that. I mean, it happens, but still,
maybe he had a
feels like
tumor already.
maybe or just something. Maybe took a hit in the last game, and it just like that was this close to making that happen, and then the next hit, boom.
Just
You
really
know,
set it off.
really set it off. I don't. It sucks to see. I mean, I love football so much. I love
Terrible.
watching it. Shit like that just fucking sucks. You
That's
know.
the one part of sport that it's irritating and it sucks because it's just like few injuries can make or break your whole team the whole season, right? And it's just that's such a big part of the game is the injuries really kind of takes a lot of the air out of it sometimes for me. Don't get me wrong, it's like our modern day gladiator
Yeah, I
like
know.
sports, But for the most part,
Well,
yeah, you hate to see the guys get hurt, regardless of team who you're playing against. You never want to see an injury. These guys work really hard to like get their bodies and minds to be right to be out there on the field. But unfortunately, it's inevitable and it's just part of the game. So just every time those guys put those helmets and pads on, they go on the field, they're risking the chance of that happening to them.
yeah, it's the next man up kind of mentality too in the NFL. We talk about them, we're
I
worried
hate
about
I hate
them,
that term though.
and
Next man up.
it disappears from our brain. You know,
It makes it feel like the other guy was just like okay, he's hurt, he's gone. It's like
I
just
know
sweep him off to the side. Next man up. It's kind of like
we got to keep it
turn and
going, right?
burn,
We got to
turn
keep
and
this game
burn,
going.
turn and burn.
Turn
Meanwhile, you
and
got
burn.
a
I mean,
family. You got this guy's life
yeah,
and his family like are watching this on live television. It's just sad, scary.
yeah. I mean, it's I don't know how to do it. My stepdad was talking about, they want to. There's a thing that could possibly they're talking about that's something you could shoot into their brain to protect their brain from hitting their skull. You imagine that's where we're going down this road where, like, okay, we're putting a before the helmet, we got to inject something into your brain
You get an inner
to
helmet
protect
for
it
your helmet. Yeah,
before we put your helmet on top of the skull. Like, okay, no, inside the brain.
they
Shoot
need to
something
figure out a way
inside
to
it.
get rid of AstroTurf. That would be nice because I think
Oh,
that would help longevity of ligament damages and head wounds. Just from like guys smacking their heads. Like I don't know why we keep fucking, especially in California, why are we putting a fucking goddamn turf field out there? You mean
well,
to tell
remember
me
it's
you
so
can't?
chilly in South Carolina, California. It's so chilly. We have to have a dome inside.
You mean to tell me there's not a way that you could get that grass to grow in there and get
No,
grass
you
to
should be
grow in
able to.
there?
Just like they do in Arizona, where they have the
Well, they drag it
grass,
out and they drag
take
it
it out,
in. And I think
bring
they
it
do the
in.
same thing in Vegas, don't they?
Yeah, same thing in Vegas.
I mean,
It can be
they have
done.
they have the real estate to do that, but you mean to tell me in this day and age we can't? And that roof line in LA is like kind of like a greenhouse in a way. You mean to tell
Hmm.
me you can't put a real field in there? I mean, I get it's cheaper to do the turf thing, but yeah, okay, you're paying these guys millions of dollars and they're going out there and shredding their bodies up on this fucking concrete, grass colored concrete.
With all the tires, you can see the black tire coming
Yeah.
up off the field, kind of thing.
I was
I
like shocked in California that they built this brand new stadium, which is a pretty amazing stadium. But to make it turf is just like asinine to me. Asinine.
I mean, really, why are the Cardinals or the what? My friends asking, what about the Rams win over the Cardinals? Lucky shit. Okay, Lindsay.
Um, yeah, I mean, the division games you never know, right? me being a 49ers fan, here we are losing every time the goddamn Seahawks and the Cardinals. But division games, you never know what team's going to step up. And watching that game the other night, the Cardinals just the Rams defense was just all over the field. They made Kyle. What's his name?
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. They made him. They made him look. They made him look small. Right.
Yeah, I know. And he is small. He's 5'10".
And he's small. He's small. But they made him look small. They made him look small.
They were batting that ball down. They batted it down so many times from him too.
They were chasing him around. Like they didn't let him get out of the pocket a lot. Like he had a couple of nice runs in there, and that's going to happen. But they limited the big plays for the most part. And they played defense, and Cooper Kupp and Stafford, those guys stepped up.
Cooper, 2 girls, 1 cup. The guy's freaking out of control.
He is. He looks like an Amish dude. He looks like he's straight off an Amish field. Like
Maybe
farm.
he is.
He looks like, with that beard, he looks like an Amish dude. Jebediah. It's fucking Jebediah.
I put in a doggy door for my cats today in the garage.
Nice pussy.
Thank you. I just got it stuffed.
Do good.
Yeah, I just we're leaving on this trip. My brother's going to be staying here for the 2 weeks or so.
Nice.
Taking on the cats, but had to cut in a little doggy door for the garage so the cats could go in and out.
Yeah.
So that's good stuff. It's kind of hard to train a cat to go through a doggy door.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You gotta like sit there, like squeeze them through.
When did you do that?
Oh, just right before I got on the show.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you got like 2 days to train them, so you're fine.
Or a day to train them. We're leaving
tomorrow. That's right.
It should be good. I haven't even talked yet, bro.
You're gonna come home to a fucking couple frozen dead cats. It's all right. No, I'm kidding.
No, they do stay in the garage a little bit when it's colder, but they'll be fine. They lay on each other. They get a little bit of that body warmth. They'll be good. They're fine. Cats.
Exactly.
I ain't never seen a frozen cat in California, have you?
Not yet, but
could be. It's at least it's not a -1 degree here. I can tell you that.
No. It has been colder for California standards, though.
For us,
which is nice. You're wrong. I like this last Tuesday. I like the semi-hurricane storm rain thing that we got. That was pretty neat.
Oh, not when you have to walk your kids to school. It's a little rough, but it's fun.
Yeah,
it's come on, kids. It's not a big deal. Grab your, you know what that is? Umbrella. Yeah, you got to pop it. Let's go.
Especially Tuesday is not my day to take and pick up, too, so it was even better. Got to work from home and just enjoy being at the house, looking at all the beautiful rain falling.
Beautiful rain. It's a beautiful rain.
I don't know if that's how the song goes.
No, remember it's beautiful rain, beautiful rain.
Oh yeah.
I'm an alien. I'm an alien. Bush.
Yes.
Yeah, we all lose our fucking minds here when it rains in California.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, definitely don't want to be on the roads. Lots of idiots out there.
That's the thing I was going to talk about. Someone's bringing this up right now that's listening to us right now. It's like, I know we want to talk about, like, what the fuck, what's up with that kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
I was going to start one off based on that someone is talking here.
WTF.
What's up with these tornadoes in the month of December? You know what I mean? That shit doesn't really happen too much.
Yeah, not December. Yeah. I mean, now that I think about it, it's kind of an odd time of the year to have a tornado in the Midwest. Usually it's
June, July, August. Those are usually the times for when the tornado alley starts to heat up.
Now I'm gathering it's caused because of like the sudden changes in temperature.
So
I talked to my uncle tonight who lives in Missouri, and in which the tornado hit a part of Missouri. And he's been telling me how crazy the weather has been fluctuating out there. So he was like, one day it's like 40 degrees, next day it's like 75. Like
Yeah,
he was like, it was like 75 today, but yesterday it was like 50, 55. So it keeps getting this crazy fluctuation in weather. And I'm like, well, that's probably like why you're having these crazy tornado, why a crazy tornado. Which, by the way,
that was just
I did donate to a fundraiser for Kentucky to help.
nice.
I was kind of thinking of some. Oh, go ahead.
No.
So I was kind of thinking of ways. Oh, what happened?
No, then I just realized my head is like crooked.
Oh, I thought I had a boogie.
No, you're good.
So I was trying to think of like a way during the holidays to like do something like kind of give back in a bit of a way. Like I was like, oh, like maybe I'll go like to a Walmart and go pay off someone's
Oh,
layover thing.
okay. Or pay
Like
the person. I'll pay
just
for
like
this guy
yeah,
behind me.
something, right? Like just like $100 worth. Like just trying. I'm not gonna go crazy and like $5,000. Like I'm paying off like
Whoa.
20 families, layover bill or anything. But just like something, like I'll do a little bit. Makes me feel good and maybe help someone out. So I follow that guy Rex Chapman on Twitter. He was the
Oh
old
yeah.
basketball player that played for Kentucky, played in
Nice.
the NBA. Sends always funny videos. Sometimes gets a little political, but he's lives in Kentucky. Started a fundraiser through like a bluegrass fundraising group and doing donations for like the tornado people out there. So I donated some money towards that because I feel like I know with him that it's going to actually go to the
Get there.
people it's going to need to go to. And last I had heard about it, and it only been running for 2 days, that they had raised some like $150,000. So I was
Nice.
like, oh, that's great. All right.
Well, you know that
But crazy with the tornado, yeah.
That tornado, I think it said it made land, like it touched down on like the ground for 250 miles or something like that. It stayed on the ground. That doesn't normally happen. It just kept traveling, touchdown on the ground.
Yeah, I think it like hit like 4 states. I think it hit like 4 states, like Kentucky, Missouri, Tennessee. Like it kind of just went in that little like section and just kind of obviously he did more in Kentucky than it did in other states, but yeah, close to 100 people have been dead from that. No, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and my buddy lives in Paducah, Kentucky, and he's about 40 minutes from Midway, where it got the worst. That's the worst spot. He was fine. His whole place was fine. His whole town was demolished. His house is fine. All his family was good to go. But yeah,
That's scary shit.
Ravished through there, and then the people that died in the Amazon building that were working and stuff, because they have a no phone policy in there when they're working.
Oh yeah.
And they didn't get any of the emergency fucking
broadcasting thing.
Yeah, so they didn't know what was going on, and then ended up dying. It was just fucking. It's kind of bullshit,
Yeah, there was a candle factory out there that I read about. They do like candles and scents and stuff for candles. Some of the upper management was telling people if they left their shift that they were risking being fired, and I think that tornado wiped out like half that building, if not more, and a couple of people died there. And people were like wanting to go home. They had heard the tornado warning signs going off, and it calmed down for like, because the tornado, I guess, didn't really touch down the area for like another 2 or 3 more hours later. And people were like, I want to go home. Like, I need to get home, like get out of here. And some of the employees had heard from some of the upper management people like, hey, you guys leave, you're going to risk, being fired from your position. And after the tornado warnings had stopped the first go around earlier in the evening, they went back to went back to working. It's like, it's crazy.
Damn it. You both got in here? So my cat just got into this back house.
I think you built a cat door in the wrong place.
I don't think. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. It sucks that people have to honestly sit there and they have to work so much. They would rather sit there and try to work or be forced to work instead of trying to save your life, you know? Like, it's not that important, man. Save your life.
No, especially when you need to get home to like family members or something.
Yeah. It'd be nice to see your life, family and life again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, at least if I'm gonna die, I'll rather die to my family with me, not fucking working at some goddamn candle factory.
Well, the other thing I was going to say, another one to lighten it up a tad is another
more death. More death.
More death. That's because we don't
Christmas
talk about
time.
death more here.
Talk about death around Christmas.
All I think, yeah, especially baby Jesus.
Yeah, die.
I
mean, don't die, baby Jesus, but die everyone else.
Oh my God,
Jesus!
Did you hear that?
I fucking heard. Cats going crazy out there. They're getting chased around by like a fucking puma out there.
Oh, there could be like a. There could be a
raccoon just chasing around. I was like, God damn it, you left me out here again.
Just fucking my cats up right now, you know. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, I guess you don't have to worry about your brother staying in your place anymore.
I know what I was going to say is to lighten up a little bit. You know what I can't fucking stand? You know, what the fuck? I said, like, what the fuck? Is people that decorate their cars with fucking Christmas gear on it. And the worst thing I can't fucking stand, or two things.
I've got my list.
Is the person that puts the fucking horns.
The antlers.
Stupid horns that hang out of the fucking bullshit, you know? That's just, I mean, okay, yeah, duh.
Well, you know what's funny with that is I remember a few years ago, you'd see like 1, 2 cars decorated. You're like, oh, that's kind of funny. Like, oh, kind of cute, you know, in a way. But now you see like 1 every like 8 cars is decorated. And now it's just too many cars decorated. It's too many. And then there's the asshole who's taking the antlers down like after Christmas, but he's forgotten for the life of him. It's like goddamn February and he's still got the goddamn Rudolph nose on the front of the car.
Oh yeah,
like,
he did
that thing's sad, that thing's dirty. It's just like it's been pelted with bugs. It's like, what? Why? What do you forget that's on there? You put the antlers on. You forgot you put the fucking red nose on the front of your car. Like, I don't get it.
What about the Santa that they pretend was closed in the trunk and all you see is his butt and his legs hanging out the back?
Yeah, now they have magnet lights, like you can put all around your car, and people with actual lights decorated in their car.
How do we do that? Where are we plugging the lights into? We have to go into the battery, or do you have like
battery.
Another fucking battery?
Yeah, battery, or like there's probably some way to wire them in there. But yeah, it's too much now. Like, I don't need to see that.
They fog their windows with a little snow on the windows. That's safe.
I did put cars dressed up. Yes.
Oh, look at we're on the same page. Look at that.
We are, yeah.
That's why we do a podcast together. I think we're on the same page, you know?
Mine is there's a couple. I have a couple on my list.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll go next. So this is my
It's a trap.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mine is the over the top guy. The people that decorate too much.
Oh.
Like, and I'll give you just an example. I don't mind like the guy who does like, you know, he's like done it every year, you know, or maybe there's that neighborhood that's just known for that neighborhood that really decorates well. Like, it's cool. I'm all for that, right? But my brother and sister-in-law live in this neighborhood called Ladera Ranch. And I don't know if you're familiar with this place called Ladera Ranch, but something special is in the water over there for those people. They are all a bunch of tryhards. They try to overdo it. You know, it's like one person does it. It's like always a constant flow of trying to, how can I overfuck my neighbor with doing more decorations? But their neighborhood is they had pamphlets from neighbors sent to everyone in their cul-de-sac, recommending that they design these walkway tunnel things in front of their house. So for the neighbor thing, so that all of them, everyone in the neighborhood has to like now is like, oh, and they sent them in the pamphlet directions on how to do it, and oh, you don't have to do it, but it'd be cool if you did this so we can light up the whole neighborhood. Like, fuck that. I told my brother and sister-in-law, I'm like, fuck that guy. Like, fuck that. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, you do that, that's fucking fine. But now you got everyone doing it. It makes me look like an ass if I don't do it. It's fucking bullshit.
I swear,
that infuriates me.
I tell my wife, because we're driving around, we take the kids out, we do it all the time. Look at this house there. The shit is everywhere. I'm like, look at it, did we miss a goddamn memo somewhere? Were we supposed to do this? Because the shit's everywhere.
Yeah, don't get wrong. It probably looks cool. It probably looks cool. Don't get wrong. And the kids probably would love it. But don't make me feel like I have to do it. That's the thing. Or the guy who wants to connect fucking cables from his house to your roof line so they can fucking string lights across the whole fucking neighborhood, zigzagging. Like, I don't know. It's just gone too far.
It's too much. It's so funny. My wife says, like, all this stuff looks great at night, right? When all the stuff, the decorations look great at night, right? When it's all lit up. During the day, it just looks like a shitty morning in Las Vegas. Just shit all over the place.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Because you can see cords all over the place. It doesn't look good during the day.
No. Yeah, it does look like shitty Las Vegas. It looks like, It looks like the I was trying to think of it looks like
It just looks shitty. At night, all that stuff looks great, but all those blow up things just laying on your grass the next day all day long just looks shitty until nighttime. Really.
It's kind of like a shitty community that has like people have like shitty cars in their front lawn. They're all junk cars, this and that, and then they live in an area where it snows. The snow makes everything look pretty. Right? But when the snow melts, you're back to looking at fucking Junkyard Dog's house across the street with his 20 fucking cars in the backyard and front lawn. If you've driven up some areas in Big Bear, you're like, what the fuck? Like, this is a shitty looking area, and then the snows, you're like, oh, it's so pretty over there.
Yeah, the car in the front lawn looks great when it's snowy, but that snow goes away. It just looks like you got a
car's still staying there. That car's still staying there on blocks.
Doesn't look good at all. No. Look like shit.
But yeah, no, I walk the dog every morning, and I walk to the neighborhood, and I'm just like, some of these neighborhoods, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's just like, this looks like shit out here. Like, you didn't like think about hiding some of these wires or anything. It's just,
cords going over the top, cords going across the sidewalk, cords wrapping all over the fucking place.
Blow-ups are just freaking crashed over everything. I don't know. That's pretty funny. Do you have another one?
No, go ahead.
You have another one?
Oh, yeah. So, you know what the fuck? I always say what the fuck every time. Is I'm all in. I am a proponent of football players being able to celebrate after their touchdown or their big play or whatnot. Even the defense. But I just can't stand. I'm like, what the fuck is going on when the defense like intercepts the ball on their own 10-yard line and they have to run? They have to take the whole team down the whole field to the other end zone to do the goddamn celebration. Yeah. What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, I'm tired of that too.
What are we doing? He's doing this. He's letting everybody, let's go. No. Do the celebration right there. Why does everybody have to run down the whole goddamn field to do this fucking swimming thing, or that's rowing a fucking boat here? What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I'm a little tired of that celebration. And I'll tell you why, because going back to me being a 49ers fan, they did that in the Super Bowl, and they gotten a nice interception late in the fourth quarter, and we were still up like decently at the time, and then all of a sudden we ended up losing that game. So it's just, you just look like a bunch of horses' asses. Like, don't celebrate until the freaking game is over. Like, you could pat each other, high five, jump up and down, chest bump, great interception, great play. Get off the field. Let's move on to the next one. Fuck all this, bringing the whole team down. Rah, shish kebab. You're fucking football players, not the goddamn cheerleaders. You want to be the cheerleaders? You could fucking take the pads off and go be a cheerleader then. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it either.
What happened the other game where they were on the last 40 seconds of the game driving down was it Chase Claypool or something from the Steelers who gets a first down and all
Oh
of a
yeah,
sudden
they start celebrating with
he starts
the clock's ticking.
And the clock's ticking, and his buddy's like, "Give me the ball!" Trying to get the ball back to the center.
Then the ball gets kicked around a little bit.
Yeah.
Costs him like 5 seconds.
20 seconds, bro.
Or something like
20
that. Yeah.
seconds, you loser.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's too much.
on.
Sometimes there's a time and place for like everything in life. That's just a little bit. Sometimes you just gotta know when to celebrate, know when not to celebrate, know when it's too much celebration, know when there's too much time on the clock that you shouldn't be like pulling the whole team together for a celebration. Like you wouldn't want to be dunking your fucking coach with Gatorade with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and you're only up by a touchdown.
Started the fourth quarter. We got this game. We got this game.
Dunk the coach. Dunk him.
Oh, wait. There's still a fourth quarter to go.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. We just lost
assholes.
by 2 touchdowns. Now the coach is fucking soaking wet. They lost the game. It's not going to be pretty in that locker room. It's just not going to be pretty.
Yeah. Pick your time. Pick your time to celebrate, for God's sakes. Jeez.
So I kind of went off my WTF list as far as like Christmas related stuff.
Oh, that's okay.
So mine is, again, I told you just a bit ago how I walk my dog every morning. So this last election, right, I saw, all the people in the neighborhood that would, had their MAGA flags up.
MAGA!
Trump, right? And all I keep hearing is, what does Trump wanted to bring back? What did he want people to say again? What do you want people to? I'm bringing it back. We're saying this again.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, right? Merry fucking Christmas. He bringing Christmas back.
Bringing Christmas back.
I haven't seen one of those fucking houses decorated. None of those houses are decorated. And I made a fucking list. I made a list.
You keep a tab on this.
Oh, yeah. I walk this neighborhood every fucking day, right? And I know all the houses that had MAGA flags on it.
I want to see that Merry Christmas across the whole front, you motherfucker.
And the area, I don't walk the whole neighborhood, but the region I walk, right, I knew that there was a good 5 MAGA flags, total. I think there might be one house that has Christmas decorations on it out of the 5. And I'm like, that was his big spiel. I'm bringing Christmas back. Like, people are saying Merry Christmas again. All this thing. How come these motherfuckers ain't fucking decorated up?
I know, with Trump being the most religious president we've ever had,
Yeah, I mean, you had his flag. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's goddamn Christian saint. I mean, good Lord. I mean, he could be running for the next. He could be the next pope. He could be the next pope, for Christ's sakes.
I mean, he's untouched in his life.
I mean, he's just an amazing Christian, just a real giver. I mean,
he has risen. He has risen.
Exactly. I mean, so fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's really? You didn't decorate, huh? Really? I know you had a flag up. Like, you weren't rooting for that shit. Bring your Christmas back. All of a sudden he loses. You're like, fuck Christmas? Oh, now it's fuck Christmas, huh?
Fuck yeah. Because now we got the Satan president in there right now.
Fucking loser weirdos out there.
Seriously.
Loser weirdos. And not to touch too much on the MAGA stuff, because it always gets my blood boiling, but this last weekend I was out in Calico. They did like a quick weekend trip, with the family. Went out there, and I told you we were doing some fucking raining outside right now. Did some organized shooting with the kids, went out in the canyons a little bit, taught them some gun safety. And I see like this just like caravan of like Jeeps and buggies driving up there, and they got their MAGA flags and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, you're in the middle of the desert, right? You're riding around with this political figure. Like, why? Like, he's not president anymore. Like, what's your point? Like, what are you trying to prove out here riding around with your fuck Biden flags? And it's like, no, it's so you look like an asshole. Like, this isn't fucking this isn't North Korea. You're rooting for a guy who was a loser one-term president. Like, give it up. You look like a fucking big baby, right?
And you're
You just
treating
look
him
like
like
you just look like an idiot.
one thing that was always taught growing up as a Catholic, one of the things you weren't supposed to do is to believe in a false God, right? You're supposed to believe in the God Almighty, right? The one and only, or the three, Holy Spirit, Jesus Christ, all that garbage, right? And you don't believe in false gods, right? Anyone believing in a false God will be banished to hell. And all they've done, these fucking people, is believed in a false God, someone that they treat him like he's a god. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the complete opposite of what I was taught as a Catholic, even though I'm a retired Catholic and I denounce the whole fucking religion to the core. It's just they're now treating him like he's this God, the next coming, the one that's saving the world and saving the United States.
Like, I don't know what they're trying to prove with the whole, like, they try to prove that, oh, we're the racist people coming through. Like, get out of the way. We're the racist group. Let us come through. Like look at us, everybody. We're assholes. Like, look at us. We're assholes. Like, I don't get it. Like, you can't just drive at least like American flag or not political thing. Like, you're out there having fun with your families, like dune bugging. Like, why do you got to make it political? Everything's got to be political, right? Don't bring sports into politics, but all of a sudden it's okay to bring sports into politics.
Bingo,
all of a sudden it is okay. It's just
my favorite Trump flag
bunch of fucking hypocrites.
My favorite Trump flag is him holding like this machine gun.
Sitting on top of like a raptor, like a dinosaur. It's like, what the fuck is that? Like, yeah, I have some beachfront property in North Korea. I'd love to sell some of these maggot people. They would just eat it up out there.
God bless Trump. I love those people. God bless him.
God damn, these fucking people are suckers. I mean, I guess they would buy fucking they would buy ice from Eskimos.
And they would have bought all the bullshit he's been selling for the last 40 fucking years. Every company that he's sold, that he's been trying to put on people, they would have bought it.
Obviously, there's not a lot of people a lot of suckers out there for falling for such a big con artist.
Oh, and he's still doing it. I mean, he's still conned everybody. He's still conning them. Motherfucker might win again.
Oh God,
you know that's what's fucking. God damn. I mean, if that's.
Let's get off the subject. Done. We're moving on. No more WTF of Trump.
Oh yeah, none of him. Did you have another? Okay, I got rid of my.
Yeah, I got a couple more, and then but
go for
it. You go ahead. You want me to go?
No, mine's more political. Again.
Oh yeah, okay. We gotta stay off the politics thing.
It's also humanitarian, but yes.
Okay. People that don't decorate anymore, like did every year, does every year, all of a sudden nothing.
Oh, I mean, they were always doing it?
Yeah,
forever?
Every year. It's like, every year we put up something. Every year. And then I get it. You know, sometimes you're traveling. Like, I'm traveling. I'm not going to be home for Christmas, but still threw up something.
Yeah.
Still put up something. I didn't do my blow-ups because I didn't want to, worry about that while I'm gone. But I did lights. I decorated the house. Like, you got nothing now? Like, you don't decorate anymore?
Do you think that the kids, think maybe the kids move out of the house and they should stop doing it then because the kids move out or something?
No, the kids are still there. I mean, there's a house up the street that I've been living in this neighborhood long enough where I think their kids were already old enough and moved out. They still do something, but the people that just always, usually decorate, don't decorate. Kind of weird. I don't know.
What the fuck is that all about?
That's a really weird one that I put on the list, but I'm like, it kind of was like a little irritating because when you don't want to see big gaps. Like you want to see people decorate, just as they want to, not forcing people to decorate. I'm not telling you, oh, we want this fucking item and here's how to fucking put it together. So now you gotta go to the store on a weekend and go buy the fucking PVC pipe and rebar so you can make your fucking hoop thing from your house. Like fuck you. God, I'm fucking Brad. Thanks a lot, Brad. You fucking cocksucker.
Dave, you loser. Whoever sent that memo out to do those fucking PVC things could just fuck off. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Chaz. Thanks a lot, Chaz. You fucking
Karen. Definitely a fucking Karen too. Pull that shit out.
Karen proofread that shit.
Yeah, I know. thing is when you decorate, the way I look at it is when I started decorating my house, when I first bought it, I was here, right, Jeff? I was here, and I've gradually done this over the years. More and more and more.
You do a little bit more, yeah, because you like
more,
get
and
some
I just
after
keep-
Christmas sales, like, and you start seeing some
Yeah.
things. You're like, oh, that'd be kind of cool. Like, I can add that.
The goal is to try to keep increasing it and get it more National Lampoonish over the time, you know?
But there, I feel like there's a line where sometimes you can cut back a little bit too. I don't want to get too crazy. That's just more work that
Like
people
a
expect.
full
That I said
size.
that people expect it every year, right? So these people that I've lived in the neighborhood, and I don't see them decorating anymore. I've seen their houses decorated before, and it's like you
Oh,
did always made it look nice, and now you're not like. Now I guess you don't want to do it anymore this year. You're out of town, like whatever.
they're angry. They're angry.
But they don't want to do
They're mad at
something.
something. Yeah,
I don't
they're
know.
mad. I bet Trump were to get in there
Yeah,
2 more
Trump was
years. You
back.
watch that
Oh,
fucking
God,
house.
bring back Christmas. We're bringing back Christmas.
back.
Yeah,
Trump's
that's a good-
back. I'm bringing Christmas back.
That's a good way to bring back Christmas is by not showing that you like Christmas. They'll show those guys. Yep. Nope. I'm not bringing Christmas back anymore. Okay.
The most unreligious president we've ever had, too.
Yeah.
So funny.
I know. Exactly. Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Biggest douche.
Unless you consider the church of 18 holes is his
Oh,
church.
yeah.
Golfing on Sundays, you know.
You know what? I would definitely be more into
stripper and Ambien on Saturday nights and fucking golf on Sundays.
an underage hose. Hey-o.
Yeah, but he's a saint. But he's really a saint. He's what us conservatives really need in our life because he's a conservative person. Yeah,
he's gonna take us to the next level. Jesus Christ.
I love to sell. I love to sell all these people a fucking used car without a motor. They'd buy it in a second.
Dum da dum dum dum.
My last one on my list is family.
Oh yeah, fuck those people.
Fuck family.
What the fuck?
Fuck them. Fuck them all. Fuck buying gifts for them. I don't even know what the fuck you need in your life. Like, I don't want to buy you a gift. I don't want to have you over. I don't want to have to fucking make a special meal for you. I don't want to have to accommodate for you. I don't want to. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck them.
Tell us how you really feel, Jeff.
Fuck them. Yeah.
I mean, let's think about it. It's getting fucking ridiculous. Families getting bigger. People are doing their own thing. I mean, you know, I've been talking about.
And then going back to the political thing. Now you're going back to the vaccination thing. You're like, I've been reading stories about people like, oh, I'm not fucking. What am I doing about this list? I want to invite like I'm gonna have a conflict, but I don't want to invite them over. They're not vaccinated. I'm not fucking dealing with that shit. Like, now it's got even worse. That's another wrench in the whole fucking family thing. Right?
It's a major deal. I have family things that aren't happening now, or people aren't going because of vaccinations, and people getting not vaccinated. It's throwing another wrench into the whole fucking thing too. You know?
Yeah. And it's just, so it's you have that on top of already having to go out of your way to accommodate people come to stay in your house. You know, getting the guest beds fixed up, where they're sleeping, air mattresses. You know, we can't make so-and-so food for what's his name because he's fucking going to die if he smells a peanut. You know what I mean? Like, one peanut smell, fucking dead kid just fucking falls over right into the Christmas tree. Fucking falls into the fire, house on fire, the whole shit.
So you're not having people over this year, Jeff, for the holidays?
Nope.
Nope.
That's a single fucking one.
Mom, you ain't coming over, Mom. Not happening.
Yeah, nothing.
Me and my family this year. That's it.
Yep. Not going to deal with it.
Hey, I mean,
no, and I'm not saying it's that bad for everyone. No,
I know.
But between the political dividingness of people, right, the vaccination thing, it's already been hard enough to always get family together and to always like just coexist. You know, some people have it great. It's very smooth when the family comes over. It's a lot of fun. You know, I know with my wife, it's fun with her side of the family. Like, everyone gets along. It's a great time. My side of the family, everyone gets drunk, fucking yelling at each other. It's a nightmare. And this was before like Trump. It was like, oh great,
This
like
is just in general.
yeah, it's like going to my dad's side of the family this time. Like, oh, everyone's drinking freaking on the whiskey eggnog again. The next thing you know, they're fucking just fucking swinging. Everyone's not fist fighting, but it's just comes to a yelling match. It's like, you raise your kids this way. You raise your kids this way. You rah, 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 rah. It's just like
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. By the way, Merry Christmas. I love you.
Merry Christmas. Take your out. Family's the best. Fuck off too.
Yeah, here's another flannel shirt for you. There's some fucking slippers.
Oh yeah, got it. Yeah, I mean, family's rough, dude. It's
like, who do you buy for? What do you buy for them? They get the gift. They're like, oh, great, thanks. What the fuck am I gonna do with this?
You have to pick the names. They pick the names. So you have one person you got to buy for.
And I'm fine with that. But then you get the rando, family member, and you're like, still roadblocked. Where the fuck do I get this guy? Just another bottle of booze. Easy. But you want to try it sometimes be different.
Or when grandma doesn't listen, or your grams doesn't listen and still buys presents for everybody. Like, we're picking names here.
Well, hey, we're only doing $20 minimum. $20 minimum. All of a sudden, someone fucking got you like an $80 bottle of fucking whiskey. You're like, what the fuck, guy? I just bought you nothing, basically. Bought you everything at the dollar store. I got you a dollar store fucking gift bag of shit. Like only $20 worth. You got me fucking Blanton's.
Oh, is that not good? That's not good.
No, Blanton's is good.
Oh, it is good.
That's good.
That's the $80 shit?
Yeah, it's like the $80, $90 fucking bottle of whiskey. You're like,
yeah, this is not the white elephant gift we're talking about here.
Yeah, you jumped over it. Like we said $20. You
didn't jump over it. You fucking skyrocketed it.
$60 over the fucking budget, guy.
But is there ever been a white elephant gift? You're like, yes! Woo! That's what I'm talking about right there.
Maybe something useful. Maybe.
I got like a cooler one time. It was sweet. Cooler. You go up to the top. It could roll it.
That's a nice gift.
That was pretty. We still got it. It's still fucking killing. It's killing the game still to this day. But there's also been a lot of other gifts. I'm like, oh.
So I have to do one of those tomorrow night. We're getting together with a group of friends, just meeting at a restaurant. And the guy who put the whole thing together, which is it's fun. Like we're doing like an ugly Christmas sweater, dress up. You're gonna wear
that baby right there, because I don't consider that sweatshirt ugly at all.
No, I'm not wearing this tonight. I actually have a suit. I got a whole Christmas suit. It looks like I'm a giant piece of fucking wrapping paper. Yeah, pants, jacket, everything.
It's gonna be as shiny as this motherfucker.
No, it's fucking loud. It's definitely loud.
So
I'm gonna rock that. So
that's cool.
So I'm like, what do I get? Like, you can either re-gift something at your house. Okay, it can't be alcohol. It can't be a gift card to somewhere. You can either re-gift something from your house that's got to be a value of like $15, or you could do a $15 gift, or re-gift something that you have at your house for $15. So I was like, went online the other day, and I'm like, all right, I gotta fucking get this goddamn gift. We're only doing like the guys are exchanging with the guys, and the girls are exchanging with the girls. So whatever I'll get will probably be guy related, and whatever the girls get, well, who knows?
Is this work related? Is this like everyone from work?
Just a little group of friends. Just a little group of friends that we hang out with. So, and we're just like going to a restaurant up the street. So I bought a sweet little gift for the guys. It's a fanny pack, but it looks like a hairy dad's chest belly button thing.
Let's see it.
I've got it. Sweet. I can show it. I've got it. I can show it to you.
Yeah, let's see it. Let
me go run and get it.
I thought it was gonna be one of those like those little pussy do-it-yourself pussy toys, I guess I was wrong on that one. DMudd Faith, what up? Merry Christmas, everybody out there. Happy Chanukah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Thursday.
All right, here we go.
Let's see this bitch. That's disgusting.
It's a fucking fanny pack.
Awesome.
I don't know why, but I think out of the 5 guys that are going, 4 of them I'm the 5th. Really, 4 of the other guys, 3 of them will want to fight over this. We'll probably want to wear this and rock this, right?
I don't see a lot of hair on there, though. I don't see a lot of hair.
I know it's disgusting. And
that's actually oh, I see the hair now. That looked like my belly button after my surgery 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, just wait till you start putting like some cans of beers in there. Then it'll really look like it.
It's really going to be hanging out.
Yeah. So it's pretty disgusting.
That sounds like fun.
But I'm like, that thing was like under, okay, I did go over budget a little bit, but I didn't go like $60 over budget. It was like $18. So it wasn't like I broke the bank, right? That's like, you're okay. There's like a fine line of going over the budget for those things. Like, it's like, oh, if it's a $20 white elephant gift, you spent $25, maybe 30. It's like, that's good. But when you start getting like 50, 60, 70, 80, you're like, okay, dude, like too much over.
You know what you could put in that thing? You could put your weed in it, bro.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Actually, that's a good idea. My wife found a freaking smoking deal on a bunch of those little mini fireballs.
Oh, yeah.
The other day, like a bag of them, $6 for a bag of 15.
Load it up.
15 of those little mini fireballs in there. I'll put a couple in there.
Load it up.
Good idea.
Well, that's so fun. That's fun times.
Yeah.
So that white elephant shit it either can go really good or it could just go south,
Do you and your wife big on exchanging gifts, like say on Christmas or anything? You guys buy yourself gifts and like surprise each other with presents?
This is my present this year.
Oh, a watch. Okay, you got an Apple Watch. Is that an Apple Watch? I'm assuming. No.
We bought each other Apple Watches in November. Took about a month or so to get here, and we got them a couple weeks ago. I'm probably gonna have to get that. What's up?
Do you like it?
I like it. It's all right. It's cool. I mean, I can go like this. Oh, good. My team has COVID once again. Awesome. Great. Oh, great. Oh, yeah. My team just lost again. Awesome. Great. My player just lost again. Oh, good. I have to stand. It's telling me to stand. Okay, I got to stand.
I got to walk. Oh, it's not walking.
I got to walk. Oh, gosh. I did 550. I did 550 feet today. Awesome. Cool.
That makes you feel like a piece of shit some days. You're like, wow, I only walked.
You didn't hit your number.
Your goal, yeah.
You didn't fucking goal, you loser. Get up.
I'm at the point where like we don't really buy each other gifts on Christmas per se. But it's more about the kids.
Of course.
For us. Because at the end of the day, we're fucking grown ass adults. We can buy ourselves whenever the fuck we want, whenever we want.
So we're in this weird thing right now because we're not going to be here for.
Yeah, exactly. We aren't either. So I'm not really packing gifts. I'm not like doing a whole gift thing. I don't want to pack gifts to bring home.
So we've commissioned my, not that much, but commissioned the old Santa Claus in Canada to maybe have something for the chillins.
Gotcha.
When they wake up there in Canada. Because, Santa goes, I think he hits Regina before he comes back to Long Beach. So he'll pick us up somewhere up there.
Got a nice bowl of poutine for you kids, eh?
Yeah, oh, gosh. God damn. That shit is just god awful.
I remember when I had to stop in Vancouver, I got like this fucking.
You did it. You did the whole thing.
Oh, fuck. I did it was like, I think it had like some type of beef in there, like too. It was like
you can drink that shit, bro.
Dude, I was like, that fucking disgusting gut bomb that was.
So this year
I had to do it though.
We're not going to. I know you love that shit. We know. This year I bought a family gift.
Oh.
Did I say last week? Maybe I said it last week. I don't remember. But when we get home, we're gonna open up.
Oh yeah. I think you did mention it last week. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So that was a gift for the family. Really for
Yeah.
But the kids will love it. And there's a lot of exercising stuff you can do in there.
Movie. Yeah.
You know, it'll be something we can do. Plus, honestly, we don't have to get our kids shit, anything, because the grandparents. We have 4 sets of fucking grandparents here. I mean, I don't have to give them shit, man. Like, there's so many gifts, they forget that they're even supposed to get gifts from fucking Santa.
Yeah, right.
That much shit.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know, 'tis the season. Well, we can leave it on this one. I wanted to add one more thing to this. And we can leave it on that one. But the last person I wanted to bring up, it's just I want to just give him a big F you because he's the big what the fuck is going on with that asshole is the senator from Kentucky, Rand Paul. You motherfucking piece of shit. You're a piece of fucking shit.
Well, there's a couple of senators. You can either go with him or you can go with fucking Mitch McConnell.
Well, yeah, pick what you want. But the fact that Rand Paul voted, he voted against any aid to Texas. He voted against any aid to fucking Puerto Rico when they were having their issues and all that. He said it's always nice when they want to spend your money. Yeah. And then his whole entire state gets fucking ravished, and he's like, "We need money. We need help. We need da. Yo, bro, fuck you, you piece of shit.
Oh I saw him I saw him on Fox News, or well, I didn't really watch. I saw a highlight of him just blaming CNN over the whole thing. Like it was just so the guy, his neighbor punched him out. You know, his neighbor punched him at some point. Got a fight with him, and I don't know if he knocked him out, but he punched him in the face. And it's always been the biggest thing is like this fucking everyone's loved Rand Paul's neighbor forever because he knows he's a fucking piece of shit, right?
Literally a piece of shit.
I just don't get why people in these states keep voting for these assholes. Like they don't see that he's well, I guess not. They're all a bunch of fucking stupid hillbillies.
Because they sit there and they're like, he'll say something, and be like, well, I believe that one thing, you know, he's a God man, you know, he's a church guy, so he's got to be good. Let's forget about
No. I hate to tell you this, but the church people are the fucking worst.
Yeah, well, hey, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, the church people are the fucking worst. Yeah, I'm gonna sin for 6 days. I'm gonna go to church one day and it's gonna wash all my sins away, and I go back to sinning straight Monday morning at 6 a.m. when the fucking alarm goes off.
And I'm ready for a new week, but then I'm gonna go see that hooker on Wednesday. I'm gonna get blown, and then I'm gonna go back to my family, my wife and my family this weekend, and watch my.
I'm gonna go have sex with little boys and go fucking have a gay affairs, and I'm gonna preach about how I hate faggots and.
Seriously. And even though I am one, you know, or my friends are, but yeah. I didn't mean to use the F word there, but I'm just
but
you know, you're describing what these hypocritical motherfuckers are thinking and talking about. So
yeah, it's just to preach their own base, but then a complete opposite. So I like going back to the whole Trump thing. It was like whatever my thing. It was like whatever he would speak. If you actually just went with the opposite of what he was saying, then that was the actual truth.
Right. Oh yeah. Whatever he says is a lie. Just
the opposite of what he's saying, then that's actually the truth.
Exactly.
It really is. It really is.
No, it really. You know, we're on the same page.
They're all gifters.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Grifters.
Yeah. Grifters, motherfuckers.
Never had to work a hard day's work. Never had to work a real job in their life. All they do is spew their shit like they're snake oil salesmen, going from fucking city to city like they are like worked in the fucking like they work at the fair.
I gotta give props to a small amount of props to Donald Trump Jr. with those emails and texts that just came out about him stopping, calling a stoppage to that thing, trying to get his dad to say something. He needed more from this, and this wasn't good, and we got to stop this fucking shit. I give him a little bit of credit for that. Not that it means anything other than that he's a pile of shit.
Oh, yeah.
But at least maybe his son has a little bit in his brain of what's
Well,
right and what's
and the
wrong.
reason he was doing that is because he was like, dude, everything we've tried to work for to keep momentum going, we're knocking ourselves back 20 feet with this whole thing. Because
Right.
there's got to be some actual decent conservative, which I think is a total bullshit term for the fucking Republican side,
Right.
or just anyone who's a Republican with some decency or common sense to realize what is going on. Like, I didn't sign up for this. These guys are tearing down the Capitol. Like, talk about being a fucking snowflake. They're like the giant fucking mega star of snowflakes right now. You're like crying this bad, like because you lost, like, and then you're freaking chasing people down, and you're freaking Mr. Blue Lives Matter or fucking beating up cops and fucking basically almost trying to kill cops to get through the gates. Like
blaming it on Antifa.
Yeah, Antifa, or it was they're there for like a tourist trip.
Yeah,
Like,
right. Yeah,
fucking
I know.
bunch of fucking idiots.
It's a bunch of shit.
I'd like to think that there was some decency, and some people are going like, I'm not signing up for this. Like, this is bullshit. Like, we've gone too far. Like, this is too far.
And
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's people beer bonging the Kool-Aid every day. But some people have hopefully come to some common sense and some decency, realizing like, hey, Jesus wouldn't have wanted this, whatever, or
And
whatever their God would have wanted this, or we shouldn't be doing this. Why are we doing this? Like, this isn't right. Like, but no, there's some people actually out there who think like, and it was funny, and they're also focused on, we want our America back. We want our freedom and rights back. Well, guess what? You have it. But the problem is you're spending your free time on the weekends fucking protesting it when you should be home playing with your kids or going to an amusement park or doing something. At least if you got vaccinated, then we can freaking be past this. But now we're going backwards again. Everything's starting to close down again.
We might go to Canada and we might not be coming back, man. They might not let us back after this. We might not be back.
It's a sick world we're living in right now. I'm driving down. Was it yesterday? I was driving down to Newport. Had to go meet for like our little work holiday luncheon. And I see this lady in front of me driving basically like a soccer mom mobile. And on the back window, in individual letters, says, fuck your vaccine. Got her fucking kids in the car. Her kids are in the car. Just driving herself, driving around, like probably running errands. Fuck your vaccine. Like, thanks a lot, lady. That's why we're still in this goddamn mess.
Yeah, what is that? What the fuck is that, man?
It's like bullshit. Like,
this is great. I have someone that's posting on our stream right now, going by the name of Adolf Hitler, Nazi part something.
This should be fun.
That's pretty good. He's putting a lot of weird stuff out there, like SHOAAHH-1944 WW2. The fuck is that?
There's some weird. There's just a lot of hateful people out there. There really is. I mean, it's just a bunch of basement bullies. How
do we fucking claim Adolf Hitler? That guy? That's the guy we're gonna fucking claim? Yeah. That guy. That's the one we're going. That's where like Adolf Hitler. Yeah. He was good.
He went crazy. He went crazy at one point.
He's fucking wacky.
Yeah.
It's a whack job. This whole fucking shit's wacky, bro. What the hell? Well, we got to keep doing this show. This is, you know what? We're about a year in now. I started this podcast, I think mentioned last week. I started on my own Thanksgiving. And then you joined me, I think, within December during the time. So I think this is about a year into this podcast right now, bro. Just about January to be a year. Yeah.
Very nice.
We made it. We made it.
I hate to break the news to you, but I'm ready to break up.
You can't quit me. You can't quit me. We got to keep it going, dude. I don't know if we're going to stay sane if we like split up again and we got to deal with the shit that's going in our brain,
thoughts, keeping our thoughts in our
yeah. We need to have a safe space where we can come together, and talk it out and work it out, bro.
Yeah. I don't even want like Hitler in the party. Hitler's got to go.
Yeah.
He's got to go. He's got to go.
I didn't care if there was a guy at the party and his first name was Adolf. I'd be like, I don't care. Maybe you have nothing to do with the guy, but you got to get the fuck out of here.
You gotta go.
Just
you gotta
because
go.
you have that name, just get the fuck out.
You gotta stick to being a loner, dude. Like you're not well.
And maybe change your name.
Stick to taking 20-minute showers, beating off, and just being by yourself, playing video games.
You loser.
Yeah.
Loner.
Yeah. Bring back Dungeons and Dragons.
That's still back, bro. It's still pretty big.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I like pussy.
Hey, dude, the nerds are the pussy magnets these days, bro.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. No, it's kind of. No, it's kind of true. I mean, it's true. I mean, it's the waves have changed, right?
Times have changed.
The tides have turned.
Yeah,
the waves have changed. That makes sense. We start going the opposite way and just going back out the ocean.
Yeah, that's right. That's the backwater. Like the wave goes back out and then it hits the other wave coming in.
Yeah. Which is always a pretty cool sight to see.
And then you can ride that wave, just get all fucking pitted, bro.
Okay, just fully pitted, bro. What kind of noise?
Right, mister.
All right, you have a safe trip to Canada.
Thank you.
I'm assuming
Hopefully, make it back.
I'm assuming your house is on the market and you guys are not coming home.
We might not be. Well, if I don't make it back, then you gotta.
I don't blame you if you. I don't blame you if you stay there. You see what's going on around here nowadays. It's fucking a shit show around here.
Well, they're not a big fan of the fucking the guy that runs Canada right now, whatever that fucking guy's name is.
Trudeau.
They talk about him like he's a piece of fucking shit. It's crazy.
He's kind of like the Gavin Newsom up there.
I know he is really right. Kind of is. Wow. Who knows? He's putting in more restrictions here for this COVID thing while we're up there. So who knows what it's going to take for me to get back into the States?
Dude, I'm telling you. I'm just like, the wife and I are talking tonight. Like we don't want to rush to get to our trip because once we get there, it's going to be over. But I'm seeing the window closing of being able to make this shit happen, because if it's stretched out, say if it was like 2 or 3 more weeks, I don't think it would be able to pull it off because the numbers are going to be skyrocketing more.
I know, literally the Montreal Canadiens had a hockey game today and they told all the fans they couldn't come to the game. So they canceled, They played the game, but they canceled any kind of fans coming into the game. And I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, fucking Rams got 25 players right now with COVID.
Is it weird that all the players that are getting COVID aren't the number 1 stars, though? Most of them. It seems like.
Yeah, there is.
There is
for sure. But I mean, you see it. Teams like football teams are dropping like flies right now. They've had the most.
Hockey's bad. Football's bad. Basketball's bad. The Premier League, European soccer, fucking horrible right now. All in the last week and a half. It just started
so I'm just like, God damn it, man. Like if I can't pull this trip out, I'm gonna be freaking super sad, and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
When do you guys leave? When do you leave?
Wednesday.
When you come back?
30th. I just need to get there, bro. I just need to get
there. Where are you going?
Sorry. Hawaii.
Oh, no. Hawaii. What island, bro? What island, bro?
2 islands.
Shaka brada.
First stop is Kauai.
I love Kauai. I lived on Kauai, bro.
Yeah, and then the Big Island.
Ooh, the Big Island, bro.
The Big Island, eh? Going to Hilo, ba. We're going to stop in Kona, then we're going to the Hilo side, eh?
See, bro, if you're here, you're okay. If you get in here, it's no good, bro.
Yeah.
Get pitted, bro. Get pitted. So pitted.
Yeah, I know. It should be. I just want to get there. I just want to get through all the fucking bullshit. Like, we're online last night filling out like all the pre-check-in COVID stuff, like scanning our vaccination cards, putting all that stuff in the system so we can like hopefully have a smooth transition, because all 4 of us are vaccinated.
But you don't need a COVID test to go to Hawaii, right?
Now that we're we're vaccinated. No,
Right.
we
still
don't.
need a COVID test to go to
But
Canada.
if you are not vaccinated, then yes, you would still need to show that 72-hour COVID
right,
test.
that whole window thing.
Yeah. So with the wife and I being boosted, kids, I feel pretty safe with them just because honestly they had COVID in July, but now they're vaccinated. So it's like, and they're young, so I don't worry about them too much.
So my friends
yeah.
just came back. My friends were in Cabo for like a week, and they had to do a little swab kind of to get in there, and to come home, the hotel would give you like
the
a little
hotel.
swab.
Yeah, we had to
And
do
she
that.
would let, they did it to a place where they barely put it in the nose. They're like, she's like, oh yeah, we know what you do, right? We're getting home, right? We're gonna go. We paid you to make sure we can get home.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, right.
Like a wink, wink. Like, okay, well, they barely just basically on the outside of the nose.
It was super
like,
funny
we're getting home, right? We are, right?
I mean, I was obviously worried because when I went to Cabo this last spring break in April, like we all went, but like this was when vaccinations were just, I mean, they were still really only going to like medical employees, like first responders, and we us adults cut the line, and like most of us got in and were able to get our first shot. You were close. You were around the same kind of time.
Right.
So I was only going on the trip with one shot, right? I hadn't got my second one yet. That was still like a couple weeks later, but I was like, okay, I got one in. I feel safe. And then you got to get your COVID test like 72 hours before you fly out. So it was like, once we all got those tests and we came back negative, we were like, okay, we get to fucking party and let loose right now because we got it so we can make our flight home in like 2 days. At that point, we didn't care if we caught COVID. We were in the clear.
Just fucking, I just want normalcy, something normal.
But that's the thing is like, do they even care anymore? I don't even know. Like school districts and all that shit, like kids they're fucking dropping like flies again right now, getting positive tests, or parents are getting positive tests. They're still sending their kids to school. It's like, it's people just don't give a shit. You know what I mean? It's just like a free for all out there.
Well, I guess it's like something I came to denial about today. Like, I guess I'm gonna just have to get a fucking booster shot every year now going forward. I mean,
I don't know if you have to get it every year, but I mean, obviously they're gonna, through time, they're gonna be able to make it more advanced. Where, hopefully eventually this becomes the thing of the past. But you'd probably have to get one, maybe once a year at some point. You'd think.
Well, I mean, I've just heard of people that didn't get vaccinated. You probably know somebody that is just really sick right now. Very, very, very sick. And is struggling very, very bad right now. And because they decided not to get the vaccination, And
just don't go to the hospital. That's all I say. Ride it out at home.
Yeah. If you feel like you're gonna die, just stay at home because you decided not to get it.
Yeah, if you want to get vaccinated and you get sick that bad and you feel like you're on your deathbed, just ride it out, buddy. You did it. You did it. You get a gold medal, maybe. You fucking you own the libs, bro. You owned them. You fucking made it.
It wasn't a big deal to you, so it shouldn't be a big deal now. Let's go.
You've been smoking cigarettes and fucking marijuana for the last 40 years, drinking God knows what. But you know what? Don't get that vaccination, bro, because God knows what's in that thing. God knows what's in that.
I drink 6 cans of Diet Coke a day, but don't give me that vaccination.
With sweet and low in there.
And then hit McDonald's up.
Yeah.
Here and there, whatever.
Exactly. Don't fuck it. Yeah.
I even gave my kids a vaccination, but not for me.
Smoking Marble Reds, right? Hitting vape pens. Like, God knows you don't know what's, but don't take that vaccination because you just don't know what's in there.
Don't listen to those goddamn scientists and doctors because they're idiots.
You used to shoot up heroin. You fucking done a cocaine a fucking couple handfuls of time. Don't get vaccinated because God knows what's in there.
Never thought what would have been in that 8-ball that we got back 20 years ago.
Smuggle through a donkey's ass to a fucking monkey's ass to a fucking
filtered through bleach and
more
bleach,
laxatives.
He additives everything.
Fucking part your ass off all weekend at Vegas, but don't get that vaccination because goddamn.
Don't give me anything the government wants me to take. Nope.
Yeah, not actual scientists who went to school for this shit for many fucking years.
I mean,
yeah, fucking.
it's crazy. Like, I don't know if we're ever going to get past this at this point because
no,
we obviously are smart people and we trust, doctors and
I trust science.
Yeah. Science, doctor,
I know it sounds I know it sounds stupid to trust science.
Yeah,
we've only made it to the moon.
Did we though, bro? Did we? Did we?
I don't know.
How do you know?
Maybe that's where JFK is hiding out. Hanging out with Tupac and Elvis.
Did you know that Buzz Aldrin's last name is Liar? If you take it, flip it up. I was Alien. It's Alien, actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's the world. They're trying to pull one over on us, dude.
Yeah, God. Oh yeah. You watch. Fucking those boats are just fucking dropping right off the flat planet.
It's flat, bro. Once you get to the edge, boom, right off the side.
Right off. Yep.
How do we know the world, Earth? How do we know it's round? How do we know?
I don't know. I just want to know who's got my 8-ball because I'm ready to do 5 more gaggers again. Where's the hookers at? Where's those fucking hookers at? I don't know where the 8-ball
came from. I don't know where the hookers came from, but who cares?
Hey, can I get some more fucking bacon wrap hot dogs from Tijuana again?
Was that the natural bacon? Is that the natural bacon?
Yes.
Perfect.
Don't give me that vaccination. Fucking asshole.
Oh God, no. Weren't you vaccinated as a child? I was. Yeah. Have you been sick from? No. I was good. I didn't get any of those diseases. Okay.
You had polio?
No.
Smallpox?
Got none of it. So why don't you get it right now? Not enough.
Not enough science behind it.
Not enough.
But coronavirus has been around for years because dogs fucking carry a fucking few different coronaviruses on them. So don't fucking, they haven't been studying this shit for long enough. They haven't been preparing for when this actually happens. Don't worry about it.
They change their story all the time. They always changing their story, bro. Don't listen. Don't just buy into what they tell you.
Sheep, don't be a sheep. Don't be a sheep. Well, what side of the fucking barn are you on? The sheep that is against it or the sheep that's for it? Because if you're the against it guy, that sounds like you're the against it guy sheep. So you're the black sheep. You're hanging with the black sheep group. Right? No. Yeah. Nothing. No. It's all your way or the highway.
I did my research, dude. I did my research. I did it myself.
Yeah. Well, I was sitting on a shitter one day. Fucking, I was reading Fox News and Newsmax till my fucking legs fell asleep on the shitter, and I fucking believe what they're saying.
I'm telling you, you gotta look at it.
Real scientists.
Look at what I've looked at. You gotta look at what I've looked at.
Don't get me wrong, because everyone at Fox News has to be vaccinated in order to work there.
Yeah, that's weird.
But they preach against not getting vaccinations.
Yeah,
that's fucking super weird. Super weird.
So weird.
Fucking dumbasses. All right, on that note, I can't deal with fucking idiots anymore. Exactly. Yeah. I just hope Santa I hope Santa does not bring them any gifts. And I hope their elf on the shelf fucking takes a shit in their Cheerios.
I hope the elf on the shelf hangs himself.
Yeah, in their house. Just one morning, all the kids on the MAGA side, they wake up and all their MAGA, or they're probably not even elf on the shelves anymore. They're probably little Donald Trumps on the shelf.
Well, hopefully they wake up with little Donald Trump on the shelf just sitting there.
Yeah, with his Diet Coke in his hand. And fucking hooker on his lap.
In his micro peen.
Yeah, but he's a conservative Christian.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
he's the next coming of Christ.
He is. He's as good as Joel Osteen.
I'm not worthy to receive you, but only say the words and I shall be healed. Amen.
Safe travels.
All right, brother. Love you.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Happy Chicanica. We'll be back. We'll see you
next year. Week after, see you next year.
See you next year, bro.
Next year, man.
You got it, bro.
Talk
to you soon, dude.
Bye.
Later. Is this where we have to sit here and pretend like we're...